What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Getting Your Sports Football. Today, I will be predicting the rest of the NFL regular season with this amazing website called PlayoffPredictors.com. We started off with a couple easy ones. We got the Steelers over the Jaguars. We got the Dolphins over the Bengals. Chargers over the Jets. Chiefs over the Raiders. We got the Seahawks over the Cardinals. And then we got the Saints over the Falcons. We got the the Vikings over the Cowboys. And then we got the Buccaneers over the Rams. Now, this matchup could potentially be really good. We got the Titans, and the Ravens. Now, both teams are coming off tough losses. Ravens surprisingly losing on Sunday Night Football to the Patriots. And the Titans losing to their division rivals, the Colts. Personally, I think the Ravens are going to bounce back tremendously, and they're going to get the win here. I think that the Patriots can keep their momentum going and beat the Texans here. Browns and Eagles, both teams are kind of good, but kind of really not good. I do think that the Browns definitely have a better team, so I'll go with them. Then we have, Packers over the Colts, easily. Bengals and Washington football team. I do think the way that Alex Smith is playing is definitely a factor, but I do think that the Bengals will win this one. Then we got the Panthers and the Lions. I think that Matt Rule's done a tremendous job over in Carolina. Teddy B might be out, and Christian McCaffrey is likely out, so that definitely plays a factor, and because of that, I'm going to go with the Lions. Hopping into Week 12 here, we have the Steelers and Ravens again. I personally am going to go with the Steelers. It's probably a lot biased right there, but still. It's still reasonable. I mean, we've already beaten them once. Bills over the Chargers. Titans get revenge on the Colts. Browns over the Jaguars. Dolphins over the Jets. And look at that. The Dolphins are going to be 8-3 heading into Week 13. They might make the playoffs. I think that the Texans are going to pull off an upset there. Bengals over the Giants. Raiders over the Falcons. And the Cardinals and Patriots. That's a really good game. We've got two mobile quarterbacks in Cam Newton and Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's had the better season. Still not top 5 quarterback in the league, but I'm going to give him the win over the Patriots. Saints easily over the Broncos. We'll talk about the Chiefs and Bucks coming up next. Football team over Cowboys. Vikings over Panthers. Rams over Niners due to injuries. Packers over Bears, and Seahawks over... Oh, wait. This is Thanksgiving week. Okay, so yeah, I was wondering why there's so many Thursday games. The best game that day is going to be Steelers and Ravens. Can't wait for that one. So let's talk about the Chiefs and the Bucks. The Bucks are definitely building a great team with Tom Brady and their wide receiver core. We could say the same thing about the Chiefs. Both teams don't have elite running backs. They have great running backs like Ronald Jones and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So I think this is a very tough decision. I know the sports experience, if we make it this far, I'm going to do this for you. Give them the Chiefs to win. Week 13, Bengals and Dolphins. I feel like they already played each other. Oh, no, that's the Chargers and Dolphins. I'm going to give it to the Bengals here. I think Tua finally loses to another rookie in Joe Burrow. Raiders over the Jets. The Raiders might make the playoffs. I think that they definitely could. Colts over the Texans. Titans over the Browns. Patriots over the Chargers. Chiefs over the Broncos. Ravens over the Cowboys. Steelers over Washington. Vikings over Jaguars. And Bills over Niners due to injuries. Bears over the Lions, Saints over the Falcons, Cardinals over the Rams, Seahawks over the Giants. Now this game could potentially be an upset here. I'm going to give it to the Packers here. Look at that. Whoever wins the NFC East is only going to win, at max, 7 games. What is up with that division? Week 14, Chiefs over the Dolphins, Titans over Jaguars, Raiders over the Colts, Steelers over the Bills, Ravens over the Browns, Patriots over Rams, Bears over the Texans, Bengals over the Cowboys, Panthers over the Broncos, Seahawks over the Jets, Falcons over the Chargers, Bucks and Vikings. That's actually a pretty good game. I do think that the Buccaneers definitely have the better team, so I'm going to give them the win there. Giants and Cardinals. Packers over the Lions. Ooh, football team in San Francisco. That should definitely not be a good game, but because of injuries, it's going to be. I honestly think that it's going to be Niners. I do think Nick Mullins can pull it off. Saints and the Eagles. Saints easily get that win. Oh my gosh, the NFC East is such a mess. In the NFC, they've got the 14th, 15th, and 16th best team, which is the bottom three. AFC West matchup here in Week 15, I'm giving it to the Raiders. Bills over the Broncos. Colts over the Texans. Ooh, Patriots and Dolphins now with Tua coming in. I still don't think he's a good quarterback. He hasn't proven anything. He hasn't even thrown for 200 yards in a game yet. So I'm going to give it to the Patriots for that reason. Ravens over the Jaguars. Steelers over the Bengals. Browns over the Giants. Jets and Rams. Sorry, I'm thinking of at the beginning of the season when I thought that the Rams would be a complete wreck, but apparently not. Titans over the Lions. Chiefs and Saints. That's going to be a good game. Bucks over the Falcons. Seahawks over the football team. Packers over the Panthers. Vikings over the Bears. Cardinals over the Eagles. And, ooh, look at that. The two injury-prone teams. I'm going to give it to the Niners there. Chiefs and Saints. Two very good teams. Two teams that have a way better offense and defense. I'm going to give it to the Chiefs because the Chiefs are just too dominant. They're 13-1 this season after they lost to the Raiders earlier this season. Hopping into Week 16, Chargers over the Broncos, Browns over the Jets, Raiders over the Dolphins. Ooh, Steelers and Colts. I think the Steelers are going to get that one. Steelers might go 16-0. It could happen. Bengals and Texans. Bengals. I think the Bengals could definitely win that game. Bills over the Patriots. Chiefs over the Falcons. Bears over the Jaguars. Ravens over the Giants. Titans and Packers, we'll get to that one later. Vikings and Saints, we got the Saints. Cardinals over the Niners. How's the NFC West doing? We got the Cardinals at 11-4 making the playoffs, and the Rams at 8-6 making the playoffs. Buccaneers over the Lions. Seahawks over the Rams, and Eagles over the Cowboys. Packers and Titans. The Packers have a horrible run defense, and the Titans are getting carried by Derrick Henry. Aaron Rodgers is just too much. I'm going to give it to the Packers. Final week here. You know, bye-week players definitely come in as a factor. So because of that, like teams like the Steelers, Chiefs, and Bills will probably be resting their starters. So because of that, that definitely plays a factor in who wins this week. Still think that the Ravens beat the Bengals. Bills over the Dolphins. Steelers with whoever's at quarterback will beat the Browns. Chiefs over the Chargers, even without Mahomes. Colts over the Jaguars. Patriots over the Jets. Titans over the Texans. Raiders over the Broncos. Packers over the Bears. Buccaneers versus Falcons. I think Washington can beat Philly again. Ooh, Cowboys are... I think the Cowboys will get another win this year. Vikings over the Lions. Saints over the Panthers. Seahawks over the Niners. And Cardinals over the Rams. So here we are, hopping into our playoff picture. In the 1 seed in the AFC, we have the Steelers. At the 2 seed, we have the Chiefs. 3 seed, Bills. 4 seed, Titans. 5th seed is going to be the Raiders. 6th seed, Ravens. 7th seed, Browns. The Browns finally make the playoffs. The Steelers go 16-0. And the Raiders make the playoffs. Steelers get the first round right. And over on the NFC, at number 1, we have the Packers. Number 2, Saints. Number 3, Seahawks. Number 4, the Eagles are 4-11-1, and they win their division and make the playoff. That's just unacceptable. Oh my gosh, this NFC East is just a huge mess. Buccaneers at the 5th seed. 6th seed, we have the Cardinals. And 7th seed, the new 7th seed, is the Vikings. So first off, we got the Titans and the Raiders, an early exit for the Raiders. Bills and Ravens. I mean, not Bills and Ravens. We got the... Oh yeah, Bills and Ravens. We're going to come back to that game. Chiefs over the Browns. Bucks over the Eagles. Seahawks over the Cardinals. And Saints over the Vikings. Now, the Ravens and the Bills, I do think that the Bills have a very elite team and that they could definitely beat the Ravens. But that could also be said about the Ravens. They have the same record, both 12-4. I think I'm going to give it to the Bills because I hate the Ravens. In the divisional round, Bills versus Chiefs. Got the Chiefs. Steelers over the Titans. Again. Seahawks and Saints. I think that the Seahawks are going to pull it off. And then Bucks over the Packers. Conference championship game. Chiefs and Steelers. These sports experience, if you're watching it and you got here. About to make you real mad. Steelers going to the Super Bowl. Undefeated. Bucks and Seahawks. I do think that the Bucks can pull it together and that they can make a Super Bowl this year. I mean, this is definitely a dream matchup for me. I love Antonio Brown. He's on the Bucks now, and that I just love the Steelers. So Antonio Brown does not get revenge. Steelers complete the first perfect season since the Dolphins. Man, I really enjoyed that. Here's the playoff bracket here. Man, this is just a beautiful season. A COVID season. The Steelers still pull away with the Super Bowl win. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you